So shootouts obviously aren't the most popular way to end a game, not with fans at least, but what happened in tonight's Red Wings Sabres game was absolutely worth watching. This game as a whole was a bit of a roller coaster for both teams. The Red Wings opened the scoring early as Berggren put one in for his second of the season. Then on the power play, the Red Wings would get a bit of a tough break as Anderson clears the puck around the boards, and then right here, the puck takes an awkward bounce, leaving the Wings flat-footed. Cousins beats Raymond to the puck and scores shorthanded to tie it up. Nedeljkovic then let in a bad one from Samuelsson, just softly putting one on the net and scoring the first of his career in the NHL, so a good moment for Mattias Samuelsson here. Midway through the second, Cousins would add to the goal tally as he would come up with his second of the night off the bar and in. Then, we got a bit of a weird one, the type of goal I'm not usually a fan of seeing, but essentially, Dahlin feeds Thompson a one-timer that hits Seider in the back of the leg. He goes down and lays on the ice clearly hurt, but the play continues, and Skinner bats away at a wraparound and scores. Now, while the initial call wasn't clear, the late ruling on the ice was that the goal went in before the play was called dead, and this was confirmed upon further review. Again, by the rules, it's a good goal, but I don't know, I don't really like watching these kind of goals play out. Anyway, back on the power play, the Wings cycle the puck nicely here and get a great scoring opportunity, but Anderson stacks the pillows and comes up with a beautiful Hasek-esque save that, I don't know, I just wanted to throw into the video because I thought it was awesome to see. With 13 minutes to go in the third, the Red Wings would really begin their comeback, as Perron puts one home off of a turnover that barely squeaks by Anderson. Then, with just over 9 to go, after Dahlin breaks his stick, Andrew Kopp sticks with the play and feeds Oskar Sundqvist from behind the net to put the Red Wings to within just 1. Less than 2 minutes later, Sundqvist would score again off a quick face-off shot that I don't think Anderson saw much of. This would obviously tie the game, and while the Wings continued to get some dangerous opportunities on a late 5-3, this one was sent to OT, which also would solve nothing, bringing us to the shootout. Now, the shootout got off to a typical fashion in that it wasn't exactly the most exciting way to end a game, but Lucas Raymond would get things going and was stopped fairly easily by Anderson. Thompson would then also get shut down by Nedeljkovic, who reads his attempt perfectly. David Perron goes on the backhand and actually beats Anderson, but hits the post over his blocker. After JJ Peterka gets shut down as well, the Red Wings will undoubtedly look back at what could have been, as Larkin comes in right after Perron and cranks another one off the post in the exact same spot over the blocker of Anderson. 2 back-to-back posts set up a game-winning situation for Jack Quinn. Quinn comes up huge with this unbelievable goal, showing incredible patience and poise to put this one away, and I mean, just look at this. He fakes the shot here to freeze Nedeljkovic, then comes back to the backhand to get him moving to his right. As he does, he brings the puck back over to his forehand, but at this point, he's so deep, he has no choice but to essentially lay down to get the puck around Nedeljkovic's pad. Nedeljkovic does give one more last-ditch effort with a late poke check here while also doing the full splits, but ultimately it was Quinn who gets the better of him. But I mean, just look at this. This is not something you see every day. The amount of balance and just pure talent to pull this off at an NHL level is pretty incredible. Just a spectacular goal here. Overall, I thought this was a fun game to watch. It was a great treat to see 41-year-old Anderson, who's just a legend for even playing at this point in his career, get a couple of nice saves. Good to see him get a dub as well. While the Red Wings really wanted to win here, they went 0-7 on the power play, even as Buffalo had a rough go on the penalty kill, being at the bottom 5 of the league in PK percentage. So that, paired with a few posts and unlucky bounces, means the Red Wings are honestly probably pretty happy to have battled back the way they did, and ultimately they forced an OT, coming away with a point. The highlight of this game, though, was undoubtedly Jack Quinn. I mean, again, look at that.